There's Jack. Hello, Jack. What's the matter? Teddy sick?
No.
Miles, thank heaven. I thought you'd never get here.
Well, if you're not sick, who is?
Nobody.
Well, then why did you drag me away from my dinner?
Well, you won't believe it, Miles, until you see it for yourself. Hello, Becky. Good to see you again.
Hello, hi, Becky. I heard you were back.
Would you be able to forget that you're a doctor for a while?
Why?
I don't want you to call the police right away.
Quit acting like a writer. What's going on?
Maybe you can tell me. You're the doctor.
Miles, put the light on over the pool table. Go on, pull it down. Well, what do you make of it?
Who is he?
I have no idea.
It's face, Miles. It's vague.
It's like the first impression that's stamped on a coin. It isn't finished.
You're right. There's all the features, but no details, no character, no lines.
It's no dead man.
Have you got an ink pad around the house?
Should be one on the desk. Why?
I want to take the corpse's fingerprints.
Of course it's a dead man. What else could it be?
I don't know, but I've got a feeling that... this sounds crazy, but if I should do an autopsy, I think I'd find every organ in perfect condition. Just as perfect as the body is externally. Everything in working order. All set to go. Hold it there, will you? He's a blank.
Waiting for the final finished face to be stamped onto it.
But whose face? Tell me that.
I think we could all use a drink.
Bourbon all right?
Fine.
Not for me, thanks. Miles, answer me. Whose face?
I haven't the slightest idea, honey. Have you?
How tall would you say that thing is?
5'10", thereabouts.
How much does it weigh?
I don't know, it's pretty thin. Maybe 140 pounds.
Jack's 5'10", weighs 140 pounds.
Teddy, will you stop talking nonsense?
I'm sorry, darling.
Come on, let's have that hand.
But it isn't nonsense. Becky, you don't think it's nonsense, do you? Well, of course it is. Jack standing here in front of you.
Of course I am. Bleeding to death. Excuse me, just a minute.
You know what? I'm afraid you may live. Yeah, this should fix it.
Miles, don't you think we should call the police and have them take that dead body out of here?
I'm afraid it isn't just a dead body.
Thanks.
I wonder if...
What?
I wonder if there's any connection.
What do you mean?
There's something strange going on in Santa Mira. Dr. Kaufman calls it an epidemic of mass hysteria. Becky's cousin's got it, for one. She thinks that her uncle and her aunt aren't her uncle and her aunt. There's several cases of such delusion. Now, this isn't you yet, but there is a structural likeness. It's fantastic, but there must be some reason why this thing is in your house. Would you be willing to sit up with your strange friend and see what his next move is? If nothing happens by morning, call the police. If something happens, call me, will you?
You know I will.
Good night. Take it easy.
Sure. Now, nothing's going to happen. Good night, dear.
Well, if it does, it'll make a charming, blood-curdling mystery story.